really good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag.
She's coming my points.
The Rise halftime report is coming up. It's nice.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. They want to throw it. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the left.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Pitt will have to put this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball.
The former Falcons kicker.
Money talks. Let's go.
Packers and Giants have both missed a PAT in the first half. 2 touchdowns apiece, 2 missed extra points, 1 on each side, and that's why we're at 13-13, approaching halftime. Perhaps the final play before the first half, and Bijan Robinson, he has been given the business to Carolina. He'll run out of bounds at zeros, but how about a big first half for Bijan Robinson? That play goes for 15 yards. He's had some catches. He's had some runs. How about 93, let's call it 110 scrimmage yards in the first half for Bijan Robinson. And oh no, Aaron Rodgers holding at his left hand, left wrist area.
For the first time is the number 3 emergency quarterback. He quarterbacked the Buckeyes to a national championship last year. He broke a finger in camp, did not play in the preseason, but Howard is on the sideline today for Pittsburgh, and
Let's get it.
Bring him
Wombo.
down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Just a second ago,
He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Football, you hear the term slick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
A body part was down on the receiver for Green Bay before the ball came out.
They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
Bill's player touched that ball
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Runs through a tackle. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
So they got the extra 5 yards. There's 6 seconds on the clock. They placed the ball at the 17-yard line.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Petty. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, no.
Soft spot in the
Terrible
middle.
tactic.
Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here.
Because you wait until they get lined up so that you can.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Oh,
And
they're
he
a tackle
takes it in
better,
for
bro.
the score.
Costing the
Touchdown,
game.
Pitt.
Obviously.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Man, there was number 0, Brian Burns. He now leads the NFL.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Now they'll run it to the right here. Fights off a defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
9 seconds here. Got to go.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's John. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws that turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch a big fella.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's not right.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down.
70 held, I believe. I think number 70 might have pulled the offensive lineman backwards so that Rousseau could slip through.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep.
He got hit, baby.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The give to the single back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move.
No.
Picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pitt pushing the pace.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's moving out of the pocket.
Got out of that. No way, bro.
A big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He got it.
Oh, my goodness, bro, no way. Oh. No way we start the season off like this. Down 14 at home.
You've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
To the air, it's John. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They want to run it left here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job to
get there, bro. And they missed tackle.
In terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They're working that left side. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and goal coming up. Barrels ahead. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, you just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Oh, yes, you got life. A little life, not much.
Missed a chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's John. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
Come on, man. First down,
it's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
Puts it out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
There it is.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown Warriors! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
Lock in. Tighten up.
They need more work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Throws for the tight end.
No.
Got him downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Got a man. It's
bro.
Petty.
Big slice, bro.
Down to
Oh.
the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Well, a few times today, we've seen a series.
Second half just kicked off between the Packers and the Giants, 13-13. Jordan Love missed some snaps in the first half. Gets whacked on this one. Ball is incomplete. Josh Jacobs not in the lineup right now. We have not gotten the further word. Not finished.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him.
Oh, what a bag. Big sack.
The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job of getting to the quarterback.
Oh, my goodness. Game changer. Had a block, bro.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single...
What a catch.
Catch down the right side.
Needed
The
that.
junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Man, it's just what this offense needs. The quarterback already has a couple turnovers, throwing the ball to the other team. This ball, 50-50 ball, somebody needed to make a play to spark this offense, and the receiver does it. Nice catch, nice job after the catch, and this offense has some momentum now.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. And the Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Stanford unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks there on the farm of what things were like when Bill Walsh and David Shaw were in charge. An A-plus performance from the Cardinals. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time time as possible.
They start slow.
And the quarterback will
Good
just
job,
drop to a knee.
Terrible. I thought for y'all undefeated season. First game of the year, bro.